for a Meadowview Convention Resort. Let me say it again. Meadowview Conference Resort and Convention Center. We bid you a very pleasant good morning. And we bring you Milligan University basketball. The Lady Buffs ready for tournament action. Here is the number one seed coming in. I love saying it. Let me say it one more time. The number one seed coming into this tournament. And they've earned that, and we're ready to bring it to you as they take on the Lady Cavaliers of Montreat, a team that comes in. We come in with a record of 20-7. They're 11-16. We swept them in the regular season. We'll talk about that. We're joined by the legendary former head coach of the Lady Buffs, Rich Aubrey. Good afternoon. Actually, good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm doing great, Tom. How are you?
It's basketball time. I love it. Lady Buffs over here, get ready to bring it to you. So Coach Aubrey and I will paint the picture for you, audio only, here at Meadowview Convention Resort and Convention Center, which is a really cool thing. They take this grand ballroom at Meadowview in Kingsport for folks here in the Tri-Cities and convert it into a basketball arena. It really is a pretty cool venue how they do it. It's portable floor, obviously, and the backboards and all that, but they do a nice job kind of creating the atmosphere of a basketball arena in a ballroom.
I agree. It's been, having experienced this as a coach with our players, it creates a really special experience for the student athletes, for all the teams of the conference to come together in one place for the week and play through the conference tournament. It's a great opportunity, and I'm happy for our players that they get to experience it, and grateful to Kingsport. They've been a great host to many Appalachian Athletic Conference events, and so we have a good history with them, and great opportunity.
We played them twice, got them both times pretty good, as a matter of fact. Beat them over there by 21, 84, or by 11 rather, 84-73. Beat them in our place when we streamed, got them pretty good. Beat them by 41, 98-57. Our basketball team, Lady Buffs, have won 7 in a row, 12 out of 13. It's a team on a mission. And what's really neat about this, Coach, was last year we lose J.C. Jenkins and Lauren Longmire, all this great senior class. Everybody said, well, they can't do what they did last year going to the national tournament. Well, as Kylie said at the end of the last broadcast we did on Sunday, she said these girls made it a goal to say, we're going to prove everybody wrong. We're on a mission to get back to win the regular season, to qualify for the national tournament. And now the second goal is to win this tournament over here again. So they have proven, all the naysayers, that they can get it done in the land of the Buffaloes.
They've had a fantastic year, and they've done the things that you want to see happen as you're in a quality program. Yes, they lost 2 really good players in Jenkins and Longmire, but other people have improved and stepped up and grown their games. Samaj Clark has had a great year, obviously Player of the Year in the conference. But Kenzie Campbell, McKenna Myers, 2 seniors who have just had really solid seasons this year, and both mean a great deal to this team. It's a very deep team.
Yep.
So it's not just the starters, but it's a team that can have many people can contribute to winning over the course of this week.
We're 5 minutes from tip-off. Let's take a look at what came down between these two teams when we played them. The averages right now, Samaj against Montreat averaging 23. Oh, I love it. Everybody else in single digits, but as Coach pointed out, you'll see it's a balanced scoring. Against Montreat, McKenna Myers, 9 points. Kenzie Campbell averaging 9. Caroline Kruger averaging 9. Callie Reeder, 6. Lexi Irvin, 6. Naomi Ashley, 8. Mac Brimmer, 6. Lena Lyon, 8. Cora Browning, 7. So balanced scoring attack. Only double-digit lady is the player of the year in the league is Samaj Clark, but everybody else is under 10. But, I mean, it's so scattered. It makes it very tough to scout this team because we have so many weapons.
Well, and any one of those players could go off for double digits today.
Yep.
We've seen multiple people, in late season games at home. 2 players, Naomi Ashley off the bench had a big scoring game. Lexi Irvin had another big scoring game off the bench. You have people like that who can on any given day can drop in 15 or 16 to go with the consistent scoring that we've gotten from our starters all year.
So we beat them by 11. We beat them by 41. So let's take a look at their side of the equation. They had to get into this game by winning yesterday, and they did. They defeated Columbia 65-59. Yesterday did the Lady Cavaliers. We got a day's rest because we're the number 1 seed. So you look at their team. You have Ramaya Sanders averaged 19 against us. You had another young lady, Sarah Williams, averaging 10. She has 61 threes on the season. Everybody else against the Lady Buffs in those 2 games were under double digits. On the season, they have 2 averaging double figures. Sanders was 17 a game. Sarah Williams, 16 points a game. Now for the Lady Buffs on the season, Samaj Clark, the player of the year in the league, and understandably so. She's dynamite. Number 1 rebounder and scorer in the league. She averages, the senior out of Oak Ridge, 17 points a game. 11 points a game from McKenna Myers. On the season, Kenzie Campbell, 9. 8 points a game by Mac Bremer. 8 points a game from Lena Lyon out of Elizabethton. You have 6 points a game from Naomi Ashley. Lexi Irvin from Kingsport averaging 5. 4 points a game from Caroline Kruger and Callie Reeder. And 3 points a game from Nina Lovelace. So it's a balanced scoring attack. The Lady Buffs, again, coming in here with a head of steam. And for Milligan, we average on the season for the Lady Buffs. Let's see, the point production for Milligan. Got it right here in my stats. Montreat, we'll give you their numbers, or here's Milligan. Milligan averaging 78, coach, giving up 61, shooting 33% from three-point range, 73% from the foul line. That's pretty strong. You go 10 times, make 7. I'll take that all day long.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. They have been very consistent, too, in that over the course of the year.
Three-point shooting, it's really, it's very impressive, I think. You look at the young ladies for the Lady Buffs. Lexi Urban leads us with 37. Kenzie Campbell, 36. Samaj Clark, 32. McKenna Myers, 29. Mac Bremer, 16 threes in the season. So, and they have the green light anytime they cross the half court to let it rip.
One of the keys to the three-point shooting, sometimes teams will have a really high volume three-point shooter, or they'll have, somebody who's shooting an extremely high percentage. Milligan just has so many people who can step out there and hit the three consistently that you can't ignore it. You have to pay some defensive attention to the three-point line, and that tends to open things up for post players. It opens things up for drivers and cutters, and you can't just focus on one person to stop Milligan.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back. We're a minute and a half away from the starting lineups and started this one against the tournament. It's the Appalachian Athletic Conference. It's your Lady Buffs against the Lady Cavaliers of Montreat. We'll be right back after this. You're listening to Milligan University Tournament Basketball from Meadowview and Kingsport.
Hey, it's your girl Mayani. A little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad is the chicken. Literally, the nuggets, they smack. When you put those nuggets in the salad, it just brings the salad to life. I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A market salad is that the chicken is super juicy and the apples can be a little tangy, also a little sweet as well. So there's just a ton of different flavors. It's just so good.
Behind every Food City meat and seafood counter is a highly trained, certified butcher. Our butchers offer special orders, custom cuts, and even entire meal recommendations. In fact, you'll be so impressed with our butchers, you'll be asking yourself, what can't they do?
Huh. I bet he'd be great at wrapping presents.
Okay, well, maybe not that. But at Food City, our butchers make almost everything better.
Back in Meadowview and Kingsport. Hello to Jimmy Stout down in Atlanta, Georgia, watching.
And now we switch to the ladies' side.
Let's get the starting lineups, get our party started. Hello to, again, Jimmy Stout down in Atlanta. Hello to Rick in Pensacola listening. Thank you. And Johnny Markland, Janet Bailey, among others. So thank you. Here we go. Starting lineup.
And today these will all come from Milligan, as this is their first appearance in the tournament. We start with the all-defensive team. Kenzie Campbell and Samaj Clark.
All defensive team, Kenzie Campbell, Samaj Clark.
All conference, Kenzie Campbell.
Kenzie Campbell, second team all conference. And Lena Lyon, second team all conference.
From the first team all conference, McKenna Myers.
McKenna Myers, first team all conference, Milligan.
And Samaj Clark.
Yeah, player of the year. That's a no-brainer.
The player of the year in the conference, Samaj Clark.
Woohoo! All right, Samaj Clark, player of the year in the league, and understandably so, she can go. About as humble a lady as you'd ever want to meet. How about that for some hardware to start the pretty good way to get your game started? Would you come out and get your Player of the Year?
Yep.
Hardware.
The Coach of the Year 2025.
Yes.
6, Kylie Greer.
Kylie Greer, the Coach of the Year in the Appalachian Athletic Conference.
Milligan is also the regular season champion and will be presented a banner and trophy.
We're getting all kinds of hardware. Get a grocery cart, take all this back home. I love it. Player of the Year, Coach of the Year, and the regular season championship banner. And the girls will come out on the floor and get all this before we even get started with this basketball game, which is quite an accomplishment and quite an honor for the Milligan Lady Buffs. I mean, you just look up and down our athletic program, track and field championship, guys and girls, swim team championship, guys and girls. I mean, our baseball's off to a flying start, so is our softball. I mean, it's good to be a Buff, Coach.
It's always good to be a Buff, but it's especially good to be a Buff today
You got it.
and this spring.
Amen.
Yeah, we're in that fun time where we're in the transition. We've got tournament time for basketball and swimming. National meet is this weekend, but the spring sports are cranking up, so it's really fun.
Here's our not the national anthem, but our starting lineups. Number 10 will go for them. That would be Ramaya Sanders. Number 12, Ramaya Sanders, averaging 19. Also, it's a small team, I can tell you that. And we exploited that when we played them a couple of weeks back, beat them by 41.
Yeah, they're definitely a guard-oriented team.
No question. So it's Ramaya Sanders, Bailey Winkler, Ella Kate Walraven, Avia Sands, and we'll get to the fifth star in a minute. Let's get ours. McKenna Myers, averaging 11 points a game. Player of the Year, Samaj Clark, averaging 17. Also for the Lady Buffs, you have Kenzie Campbell. Campbell averaging 9 points a game. Mike Bremer averaging 8 points a game. And from Elizabethton, Tennessee, Lena Lyon, the junior, second team all-conference, averaging 8 points a game. Coach, keys to win this game here today, the opening round of the tournament for the Lady Buffs.
Well, we are the number 1 seed, and we have the advantage of a bye and an advantageous schedule. However, one slight advantage Montreat has is they got to play in this setting yesterday, and I do think that it helps. It's as you described it, it's not like playing in your own gym. It's got a different background, different kind of setting. So you want to get comfortable. You want to make sure that you come out and play defense and rebound, and give your offense a chance to settle in, get comfortable in the environment, and kind of play your way into the tournament.
We'll jump center circle. The Lady Buffs in their home white, orange numerals trimmed out in black. Montreat in their traveling blue with Montreat across the front. Portable floor here at Meadowview Conference Resort and Convention Center. Winner moves on, losers eliminated. Here we go. Center circle, jumping up Mike Bremer. Will go for us. For them will be Bailey Winkler. Center circle jump, tap, and they've got it to work left to right here. We'll pick them up lady for lady defense. This one's underway. Right side of the floor. Up top side, backdoor bounce pass, stolen away, tied up. Who gets the ball? Alternating possession. Up top, it was Sanders trying to bounce it backdoor to the point guard for Montreat, and we tied it up and got the ball in possession. We work right to left here. Into the front court line with the right-hand dribble. Lena up top. Lena worked to the right side of the floor, goes inside Samaj, wide open up and in. Great start coming off a backdoor screen. Clark got open right baseline and banked it off the right side of the basket from 2 feet out on the bank shot. 2-0 Milligan. Up top basketball possession. This will be Sands. Sands will give it off to Sanders. She's their leading scorer. Goes to the foul line with a dribble drive from left side to right side, tied up on the right wing. And a whistle and a foul is going to be on Mike Bremer. Bremer on the reach. That'll be her first, team foul number 1. Possession, Montreat side court. 2-0 Milligan. At the 9:24 mark in the period.
When we played at home, I didn't think Sanders handled the ball enough for Montreat. Already today, they've put the ball in her hands on both sets.
Shot out of the corner, missed by Montreat on the inbounds. We've got the basketball. Samaj up top. She'll go up top side, right wing to Campbell, knock loose. Goes out of bounds, should be and is Montreat basketball. Yep, it was last touch by Campbell. So the Lady Cavaliers will bring it left to right here. 2-0 Milligan, 9:08 to go in the opening period. We play 4-10s in women's college basketball. As you know, up top, Sands with it, right side of the floor, the right-hand dribble. Sliding with her is Lena. Lyon slides with it, stays up top side. She'll go on the three-point shot on the left side, rims out on the shot by Sanders. Down low, rebounded. It'll be the Buffs. Lena, Lyon down the right side of the cutting. Myers puts up the shot. Good! Myers on the cut, right of the block on a driving right-hand layup on the feed by Lyon, and it's 4-0 Milligan. 8:44 mark. Front court, Sand. Sand with it for Montreat. She'll go to Sanders around the horn of the perimeter to Walraven. Back up top to Sanders. They put the ball in her hand because she's the leading scorer. Right of the block, can't get the shot. Good shot. Defense, Mackenzie Campbell shot an air ball. Baseline left, Lions. On the missed shot, right of the block, nothing but air. We got the ball. With it to the foul line. Down right of the block, it'll be Myers up top to Lyon. Lyon to Campbell. Kinsey looks inside. 18 on the shot clock. Up top to Myers. Swings it right side on the arc to Lyon. They're in a lady for Lady D. Lena goes to Campbell. Campbell to the foul line. Feeds it down low to Mack. Bremer puts it up and in. Good shot. Bremer right of the block went around and put it up with the left hand. So Mack's got her first two, and we lead at 6-0 here. Out of the gate, Milligan leads it. Right side shot taken, not there on the right wing. Down to the corner, it'll go out of bounds. We get the basketball. Good start, coach, for the orange and black of Milligan.
6 points in the paint. You can't beat that. We're getting the ball close to the basket and creating easy opportunities. And again, as I said, you want to kind of play your way into this environment, and they're off to a good start.
6-0 Milligan. Clock at the 7:49 mark, first period. Line into the front court. Right side of the floor, Lena. She'll go there to Kinsey Campbell in the arc. Up top, Bremer, top of the key. Mack looks inside, trying to get it to Samaj. Can't. Left side, Lyon on the arc. Looks up top, Samaj, top of the key. Ball overhead, goes left side to Myers. Myers across the paint, east to west. Puts up the runner. Contact and a ball knocked out of bounds. We'll keep it. Some contact. They say no, not enough for a foul. Baseline left inbound with 8 on the shot clock for the Lady Buffs. Campbell to Lyon. Lena for a three. Got it! Lena Lyon, her 4th three of the season. Only her 4th, and it's a big one. And the Buffs out 9-0 here to start at the 7:21 mark. And timeout, Montreat. They said hold everything. So timeout on the floor. Milligan leads at 9-0. We'll take a break. We'll be right back right after this from Advanced Heat Pump. You're listening to Milligan University Tournament Basketball.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
Millions of dollars of furniture in stock right now. Are you tired of hearing what you want is sold out? We have the largest selection of in-stock furniture in the area. We receive truckloads every day of special buys ready for you to pick up today or have delivered. Come get your new furniture at Cannon's Furniture in downtown Elizabethton.
Back at Meadowview, timeout Montreat. Buffs lead at 9-0 here, 7:19 mark. You're listening to Milligan University Tournament Basketball. Coach Rich Aubrey, yours truly Tom Taylor. Courtside of Mike's side of Meadowview and Kingsport. Montreat possession. They'll inbound in front of the Cavalier bench. New lady on the floor, number 5. It'll be Layla Harvey running the point now for Montreat. We stay with a lady for lady defense. Down low, try to bounce it underneath the basket, stolen away. Tried to put it up and shot stolen away and taken by Lyon down the floor to Bremer. Bremer puts it up and in on the fast break. McKenna Bremer, that all got started from great defense. And so back on the other end quickly is Harvey back right of the block, puts a spin move and down the paint and draws the foul. Looks like it's going to be, it is on Lena. Lyon picks up her first. Let's set the lineup. Naomi Ashley on the floor now, along with Bremer. Caroline Kruger out of Knoxville. Lena Lyon, and also your 5th one on the floor is McKenna Myers. Baseline right, looking for help way up top. They'll throw it. They'll go there to A.A.C. Walraven. She'll go back up top on the pass to Harvey. Harvey with to the left wing. Now with the right-hand dribble, backs her way in. Head fake, can't get the shot. Now does a follow-away jump shot, not there. Comes off the backboard, down on the floor, diving for it. Loose ball tie-up. Who gets it? It should be Montreat basketball. It is. Good hustle by Bremer. Bremer, and for the Lady Cavaliers, Roberts getting things tied up, but they get the possession baseline right at the 6:39 mark. 11-0 Milligan out of the gate here. Possession up top, Cavaliers. Now to the right side of the floor, Sanders across the paint. Throws up one, hoping to get a foul, and she did. Shot was off balance. It really never shot that one to go in. But she draws the foul. Foul's going to be on Caroline Kruger. It's her first. Team foul number 3. So free throws by their leading scorer, Sanders. The first point of the ball game for Montreat. 11-1 Lady Buffs at the 6:32 mark in the opening stanza here. One more shot for Sanders. Sanders averages 19 against us. Second shot up and in. She got them both. Averages 17 on the season. 11-2 Milligan. 6:31 to go in the period. Possession, Lady Buffaloes. Right to left. Into the front court, Lyon. Lyon will push it now. They drop back into a 2-3 zone. Left side to Ashley on the arc. Inside left wing to Kruger. Backdoor look. Tipped and knocked away and stolen away. Picked up. Steal for Montreat. Down to the right corner. Back up top to Harvey. Harvey left on the arc for Sanders for a 3. Not there. Who's got the rebound? Bouncing around. Rebound out of the Naturally's got it for Milligan. Naomi's got it. Down the right side of the floor to Lyon. Lyon with the basketball. Deep in the left side to Bremer. Bremer back up top to Myers. Myers swings to the Lyon. Lyon for a 3. Not there. Down low. Out of bounds. It'll be Montreat basketball. Got a taller lineup as we say that. In comes Lexi Irvin out of Kingsport. She'll give Lyon a breather. We have a taller lineup, Coach, out there right now.
Yeah, we've got 2 post players. We don't always play with 2 posts, but right now Caroline Kruger and Mac Bramer both on the floor trying to take advantage of our size. And you notice Lexi Irvin comes in for Lena Lyon. Lexi's an excellent 3-point shooter, so perhaps they won't stay in the zone too long.
Leads the team with 37 threes, as a matter of fact. Sanders left of the arc. Buffaloes by 9. First quarter driving. Shot up and in. Sanders. Sanders exploded to the left of basket on the dribble drive and banked it off the glass from 3 feet out on the left side. It's 11-4. 4-0 run by the Lady Cavs. Right side, Ashley. Ashley bounces up top to Urban. Urban to Bremer. Bremer for a 3. Not there. Down low, rebound, Ashley. Naomi's got it, went back up in traffic and draws a foul. Good offensive rebound by Naomi Ashley. And so the foul's going to be on 14, A.A.C Walraven. Samaj Clark back in for the Lady Buffs. That's the first foul of the ball game on Montreat. Possession, baseline right will go Milligan. Myers inbounding it. Myers will go in the corner to Clark. Clark runs the baseline. Samaj feeds it down low, puts up the shot, no, but Ashley will draw the foul. Coach has excellent court vision, drove the baseline, got double teamed, bounced it underneath the basket, left baseline, and to the free throw line go McKenna Myers.
You know, we've talked all year about the fact that Samaj finds multiple ways to help her team win. She can score, but when you're a good scorer, you know that the defense is going to pay attention to you, and when they come running at you, you got to be a ready and willing passer. Samaj is always ready to do that. Nice pass to McKenna. More points in the paint for us. You know, that so far I think that's been the main difference in the game, is that we're able to get the ball consistently into the paint, close to the basket.
Myers' first shot made, second shot missed, but she got her own rebound, puts it up, can't get it to go. Rebound, Kruger. Kruger goes up, she can't get it to go. And down to the deck she goes on a missed shot, rebounded by Montreat. Up the floor, 12-4 Milligan first quarter. Sands down to the corner, feeds it to Sanders. Shot left it short, left baseline, rebound Ashley. Lost the handle, picked up Montreat. Stick back there, not there, and Sanders has got it. Back to a three-point try, got it. Three-pointer by A.A.C Walraven, her 10th 3 of the season. And now it's a 12-7 ball game. Quickly on this end, the Lady Buffaloes have it. Myers with it. We work right to left here. Right side to Ashley. Ashley can't get the shot. Picks up the dribble right of the block. Goes back up top to Clark. Clark with it. She'll swing it across court to Myers. Myers inside to Urban. Urban left baseline back to Myers. 10 on the shot clock. Right side to Ashley for a 3. Not there. Whistle and a foul. It'll be against Milligan. Let's see. I'm going to guess it's against Samaj, I think. Nope, Kruger picks up her second foul. We saw this on Sunday, Coach. Our 2 bigs got in foul trouble. So, and they're not yet, but Caroline's got 2 off the bench. And so Reeder will come in giving her a breather, Callie Reeder. So it's Reeder, Campbell, Myers, or check that, Ashley, Irvin, and Clark to 5 for the Lady Buffs. Leading at 12-7. We led 11-0.
Again, our depth pays off here. We're able to bring Callie Reeder into the game. She's another solid post player, does a really good job scoring inside.
Sanders on the dribble drive scores, and so it's a 12-9 ball game. Down low to Ashley, and Clark to it to Ashley, and Went off, ran out of bounds from left wing down the right baseline. Turnover goes back to Montreat. They've closed the gap. We led at 11-0. It's 12-9. They're on a 9-1 run now. And so possession will be the Lady Cavaliers working left to right here. 3:57 to go, first quarter, 12-9 Milligan. So the gap has been closed at the ballgame now. Right side, Sands up top. Sands goes left side to Walraven, driving. Spins, can't get the shot left to block, back up top. She'll go there to, that'll be Tressel and Roberts, and turnover goes out of bounds. We get the basketball, Coach.
Yeah, like I said before the game, you want to try to make sure that you're ready to play defense and rebound and give your offense a chance to settle in. We got off to a pretty good offensive start, and now it's important that our defense can carry us. If we go through a little drought here, we should be able to survive that.
Reeder with the basketball. Smudge Clark, left wing, puts up the floater. Bank shot, not there. Rebound, Callie. Callie goes down to the deck. Lost the ball, flipped to Campbell. Campbell to Clark. Good. Good ball movement. Callie Reeder, presence of mind to flip it to Kinsey. Kinsey found left baseline Clark, and Samaj got her 4th point of the game. On the other end, quickly in the dribble drive and a foul on Milligan, or is it offensive? It'll be an offensive player control foul. Yep. On Sands. Or check that, Harvey. Harvey picks out the foul. And possession will go back to Milligan. By the way, we're right beside the Montreat bench, so you'll hear disputes when it doesn't go their way, and I understand that. Campbell into the front court. Campbell, 3-point shot, not there. Down low, Ashley's got it, left baseline. Naomi puts it back up and in. Naomi got the rebound to 2 dribbles and banked it off the glass from the left side of the bucket. Naomi's first 2. Milligan 16-9, 3-minute mark first quarter. With it, Harvey to Sanders. Sanders around the screen, can't get the 3. Kinsey fought through the screen. Back to Harvey on the left side, feeds the left of the block. Posting up against Reeder. Shot it to the left of the baseline, not there. Went in, faked it in the paint, and one shot to the baseline left, missed it. Rebound Reeder. Reeder down low to Ashley. Ashley puts it up and in. Count it. And a foul. And again, Samaj Clark finding the open player, and Ashley got it right baseline. Count the basket. And the foul's going to be on 15. That'll be on Bailey Winkler. And a chance for a 3-point play for Naomi Ashley. She has 4 points, averaging 8. And averaging 8 against them, I should say. So she'll shoot. Chance for Milligan, 3-point play here. 18-9 Buffs, 2:41 to go in the period. And Ashley nails it. She has 5 out of the gate. Good start from Naomi. So it's Lyon, it's Reeder, it's Ashley, it's Clark, and it's Campbell for the Lady Buffs. Milligan leads at 19-9 first quarter, 2:41 mark. Possession, Montreat. It'll be Sanders and their backcourt duo, Sanders and Harvey. Harvey will bring it in the front court with a right-hand dribble, working left to right here. We pick him up lady for lady. Drifts to the left side of the floor. She'll give it off to Sanders. Sanders, new lady in, puts up the shot, blocked by Samaj. New shot taken by Ariana Varela, and we blocked the shot. Samaj has got it, brings it in the front court, gives it to Ashley. Naomi left wing. Milligan by 10 first quarter. Inside to Samaj. Samaj shot and rims out. Down low, Sanders has got it. Shot out of the cannon down the left side of the floor quickly in a fast break. Montreat puts up the shot, blows a layup, goes out of bounds. It'll be our basketball, I think. Missed shot by Montreat, and the Lady Cavaliers will keep it. McKenna Myers checking back in for Milligan, replacing Ashley. 2:05 to go in the opening period. Milligan leads at 19-9. We led at 1.11 zip. Sanders side court inbound. She'll do that to Harvey. And so the shot clock, I think, is... So I got to reset the shot clock. I think they had a little electronic glitch. They get the ball back. Re-inbounding goes to Varela. Varela with it up top, averaging none against us so far. Driving left the block. Samaj is with her defensively. Back up top. 3-point shot left side. High off the back of the rim. Bounces around. Whistle underneath. Then it'll be hit the top.
Yeah, the shot. I think that shot actually came off and hit the shot clock or the shot clock support.
Shot taken by Shanae Camper. We've got the basketball and the lead here. First quarter. Lined into the front court. Lena, the junior, right side to Reeder. Reeder, Callie, up top to Clark. Clark with the basketball. You've got 16 on the shot clock to Lena. Lyon left wing. Looks up top. She'll go to Campbell. Kinsey right side Clark. Good ball movement Milligan. Right of the block Reeder. Reeder puts on the floor. Tries to muscle it up. Can't get it. And a foul on the floor. over the shoulder reach. It posted up right of the block coach, and a loose ball foul on Montreat. They'll call it on number 11. That would be on Varela. That's her first. And so possession, no free throws by Callie Reeder will go to the stripe. Callie Reeder on the season from the free throw line will shoot at 88%. She's 15 out of 17, Coach.
Yeah, Callie's, again, we have 3 post players who are really good at scoring inside, and Montreat's not a particularly large team. They have a hard time matching up with those post players, and Callie earned some free throws.
Second shot missed. Rebound Clark puts it up. No. Reeder puts it up and in. Crashing offensive glass. She missed that second shot. Samaj missed the putback, but Callie didn't. And Reeder gets the basket. And the Buffs lead it by 13. 1:09 to go in the period. Sanders with it up top. Sanders down the paint. Guarded by Campbell. Puts up the runner. Not there. Good defense by Kenzie Campbell. Missed the floater in the paint. Goes out of bounds. It goes Milligan basketball. It's set the lineup for the final minute of the first quarter. Myers, Lyon, Campbell, Clark, Reeder for Milligan. We lead at 22-9 first quarter. Hello, Junior Campbell. How you doing, buddy? Kenzie Campbell to the front court. Gives to Samaj. Samaj driving. Clark puts up the floater. Hit the lip of the rim. No. And the running layup with the right hand. Out of there with it will be Varela. Varela down the right side to Walraven. Walraven crossover dribble. Can't get the shot. Goes down to the corner. She'll launch one. And the 3-ball will not go for Shania Camper. Rebounded Meyer. Meyer for the Buffs. Down the paint. Crossover dribble twice to the foul line. Leaves it to Clark. Clark to cutter down the paint to Campbell. Missed the layup. Wide open. Tough. Hit it. Too much mustard. Came on the bank shot. Came back off the lip of the rim. They got the ball. Montreat on the other end. Shot taken Montreat. Skims off the rim. No. Rebound Clark on the missed shot by Varela. And Samaj has got it. She'll look at the clock. Shot clock's off. We're down to 13 seconds in the first period. 22-9, Milligan. Clark looking at the clock. We're down to 7 seconds. She's down to 4 seconds. She'll launch a 3. Got it! Samaj Clark milked that clock like a Jersey cow. Got her 33rd 3 of the season. And the Buffs go to the first quarter bench. After 1, we lead at 25-9. You're listening to Milligan University Tournament Basketball.
Hey there, neighbors. Todd Houston here with the Elizabethan Church of Christ, wishing you a very happy new year and a wildly successful 2026. I'd like to invite you to come and get to know our family here at Elizabethan as we are seeking to be more like our Lord every day. We're no perfect people, but we're a people that love the Lord and love you. We'd love to get to know you. If you'd like to join us, our times are at 10 and 11 a.m. on Sunday, 6:30 p.m., and then again Wednesday evening at 7. You can find us on Facebook or at elizabethancoc.org.
Hey, it's your girl Mayani. A little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad is the chicken. Literally, the nuggets, they smack. When you put those nuggets in the salad, it just brings the salad to life. I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A market salad is that the chicken is super juicy and the apples can be a little tangy, also a little sweet as well. So there's just a ton of different flavors. It's just so good.
Starts the second period. Coach Rich Aubrey, yours truly, Tom Taylor. Mike's out of mid of you. 25-9 Buffs. Coach, stats after the first quarter. What jumps out at you?
Well, they made a nice run, a 9-1 run to get back in the game after we started 11-0. But we finished the quarter on a 13-0 run, and we've built a comfortable lead, and it was a really good response from Milligan.
Milligan possession. Lyon flipped it to Myers, ran the baseline, got slapped out of her hand on the right baseline. We'll keep it. 23 on the shot clock. Inside to Samaj. Samaj turnaround jump shot good. Player of the year drops it in. Samaj Clark, her 9th point of the ball game. Averaged 23 against Montreat and 17 in the regular season as a whole. Driving right side, Montreat. Back up top, it'll be Shania Camper, shooting right of the block on a running layup. Misses. Rebound down low. Myers had it taken out of her hand, but she gets it back. Myers down the right side of the court, leads it to Campbell. On the fast break, Kenzie puts up the shot. Not there. Rebounded Mike Bremer to Lyon. Back in the corner to Campbell. Inside to Mike. She's wide open. Puts up the shot. Bremer not there. Rebound Campbell. Campbell puts it up, and then we're crashing the offensive glass big time. And so Milligan leads it 29-9 here in the second period. Sanders foul line. Back to Camper for a 3. Not there. Off the mark. Out of bounds. Milligan basketball. Coach?
Yeah.
Offense, and we're pounding the glass.
Yeah, defense and rebounding are two things you can count on. We held them to 17% shooting in the first quarter, and we've out-rebounded them now by 11 at this point. The rebounding margin in our favor, and so all that adds up to a pretty good lead.
Campbell with the basketball. Up top to Clark for Milligan. Around a screen by Brimmer. Doesn't take advantage of the screen, but kicks it back to the screen. Or shot it, got it. Samad, she set a screen, said, I won't go that way. She took 2 dribbles, flipped it back to Mack, and Mack drops in her 17th three of the season. And the Buffaloes out 32-9 first half here. Walraven up top. Walraven right side. She'll go on the pass there to Roberts. Roberts to Varela under the basket. Driving, lost the ball, kicked it back to Sanders to the foul line. Sanders, the floater, got it. Ramiah Sanders has a 8-point ball game so far. Milligan leads it 32-11 first half here. In the corner, Campbell. These girls can play, folks, I'm telling you. Up top, they're fun to call. Myers right side to Clark. Against the lady for lady deal, right of the arc. Down low to the cutter, driving on the paint. Brimmer, not there, rimmed out on her. Mike had a running layup right of the block and rimmed out. Rebounded Montreat. Driving Sanders down the paint, puts up the floater. Bank shot, no from 3. Can't get it to go from 3 feet out. Ball goes down on the deck. Going for it, Myers. Going for it is Roberts for Montreat. Who wins the battle? It's Cavalier basketball. 32-11, Milligan. 7:48 till halftime. The Milligan, the Appalachian Athletic Conference opener for the regular season conference champs. They've already punched their ticket to the national tournament by winning the regular season championship. We come in at 20-7. Montreat's record is 11-16. So possession, Harvey baseline right, Montreat. Looking for a cutter in the corner to Sanders. Sanders on the arc, 3-point shot, got it. Nice shot by Ramiah Sanders.
Sanders is definitely a scorer, and she can make a 3, but she's really good taking the ball to the basket.
Brimmer on the other end tries to put up the shot. They got it to her quickly. Left of the block, did a head fake once. Second head fake, got it to foul, and she'll go to the free throw line. Foul's going to be on number 12. That would be on Ramiah Sanders. That's her first. Free throw opportunities for Mac Brimmer. Brimmer will go to the line on the season. Brimmer shoots at 66%. First shot up, Brimmer, not there. She'll get one more. Brimmer's got 7, averaged 6 against Montreat, and averaged 8 on the season. One more shot for Mack, and missed them both. Rimmed out. Sanders has got it. Cavaliers another in quickly. Montreat. Ramiah Sanders up top to Harvey between the circles. She'll work the offense against the lady for lady defense of McKenna Myers. Up top, Harvey, left corner. Cross the paint. Bailey Winkler puts up the shot, not there. Rebound. Varela puts it up. Good. Varela. Shot by Winkler. Varela got the stick back. That's her first 2. Lena Lyon with it. Lightning with the basketball. Lightning down the paint, and there'll be an offensive foul. We'll go back the other way. Fouls on Mac Brimmer. That's her second. She's got 2, and Kruger's got 2. So Reeder will come back in. Atchie will come back in. Let's set the other 3 on the floor. Staying on the floor is Lena Lyon, Samaj Clark, McKenna Myers. Milligan coach. We've doubled the score, 32-16.
Yeah, we're in a really good rhythm on both ends right now. I like the way we're playing. And again, coach is using her depth so that over the course of the 3 days here, you don't want to run out of legs. And important to give your bench a chance to play. Sanders
3-point shot, top of the key. Montreat missed. Actually, in the foul line, got it. Came back to him, the Karam at the foul stripe. To Lena. Lyon, cross court left corner. Drive with the baseline. McKenna Myers under the basket. Reverse layup. Good. Nice shot. Myers. Lena found her from right of the arc down to the left corner. And the foul's going to be on Harvey. And McKenna ran that baseline, reversed the layup, and got the basket for Milligan. And a chance for McKenna Myers' 3-point play. She's got 5 with a chance to get 6 points here. Milligan 34-16, 6:39 to go to halftime. So McKenna tries to complete a Milligan 3-point play and does not. In the paint, falling to the deck was Harvey. She kicked it to her teammate Camper, who in turn gives it to Sanders, back to Harvey, the point guard. Into the front court they bring it. First half, it's all Milligan, 34-16 at the 6:25 mark. Up top, bad pass on the way Naomi. Actually, Naomi backs her way and left the block. Brings it back up top, gives it off to Samaj. Samaj down the paint. Puts up the floater, blocked, clean block, nice job. Picked up out of there by Montreat. It's Camper. Shania Camper driving, puts up the shot, counted, and a foul on Milligan. I guess Ashley was the defender. Let's see. Yep, fouls on Naomi Ashley. It'll be her first. Fouls adding up for Milligan. Urban now comes in. The beauty of our team, Coach, we got lots of parts and pieces. We go deep in our bench, and comes Urban.
Yeah, that is another advantage of having depth is if you get in foul trouble, you've got somebody who can step up and step in there. And again, Coach Greer's taking advantage of that.
Shot missed, rebound Ashley. Ashley will give it off to Samaj. 6:06 to go to halftime. Milligan leads it 34-18. Ashley in the paint, spun around, but an up and under. Bank shot off the glass, rimmed out on her, picked up Montreat. Left side Sanders, driving left baseline, puts up the floater, up and in on the bank shot. Sanders, she's got 13, averaging 19 against us. Right side Clark, underneath the basket, feeds it to Reeder, up, misses a shot, picks up Lena. Lyons inside, kicks it back up top to Ashley. Back inside to Reeder, whistle and a foul on the floor. Reeder got tangled up with Tressel and Roberts will be the guilty party. Roberts picks up the foul, that's her first. And team foul number 3 of the period. Baseline right, Milligan possession. Buffs up by 14. Up top to Clark, touch pass inside to Reeder, didn't see it, goes out of bounds. Myers, right baseline, threw it into Clark, who just immediately tapped it right back to her teammate. Callie Reeder didn't see it, bounced right past her, turnover, and in will come Cora Browning. Browning, Ashley, Reeder, Lyon, and your fifth one on the floor is
Lexi Urban.
Lexi Urban, thank you. Up top, Camper. Camper left side, Sanders. Milligan up 14. 5:15 to go to halftime. Sanders left wing jump shot, left this one short. Rebound, great job, Naomi Ashley. Pulls it down, kicks it to Reeder. Reeder will give it off to Cora Browning. Browning into the front court from Milligan, right to left, they work it. Browning wears 24. Leaves it up top to Ashley. Ashley will go to Lena Lyon. Lena's got a little sheen on her forehead. She's working up a sweat. Urban for a three, get in there. Not there. On the three-ball opportunity down in the corner, Harvey down to the right corner, pulls down Montreat on the missed three. She'll bring it up the floor, and Cora Browning picked her pocket. Browning stole the basketball to Lena Lyon. Lyon left to the block, back to Browning. And a high throw. Cora couldn't bring it down, goes out of bounds. It goes back to Montreat, but a great defensive stop by Cora Browning.
A really good hustle play on her part. She was able to deflect that and come up with a steal.
Media timeout. We'll be right back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Milligan University Tournament Basketball.
Hey, it's your girl Mayani. A little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad is the chicken. Literally, the nuggets, they smack. When you put those nuggets in the salad, it just brings the salad to life. I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A market salad is that the chicken is super juicy and the apples can be a little tangy, also a little sweet as well. So there's just a ton of different flavors. It's just so good.
Back in Meadowview. Coach Rich Aubrey, yours truly, Tom Taylor. 34-20 Milligan. 4:41 to go first half. Coach, it's been a game of spurts or runs by these two teams. And right now we've been spurting more. We're up by 14.
You know, Tom, one of the things I observed when we played Montreat at home is, you know, I didn't think Montreat did enough to get the ball in Sanders' hands. She's the second leading scorer in the conference behind Samaj Clark. And today they've been really focused on putting the ball in her hands, and she's got 13 points. But their second leading scorer, Sarah Williams, averages 16 a game. She hasn't scored yet today.
Yep.
So good job by Milligan taking her out of the equation.
Camper cross the paint right to left, can't get the shot up top to Harvey. 14 on the shot clock. Harvey left wing, she penetrates, shot not there. It's up for grabs, goes out of bounds. Should be it is Milligan basketball. Browning, Campbell, Urban, Reeder, and Ashley for Milligan. Sanders, who had a brief rest about 35 or 40 seconds, right back on the floor, understandably so. She's your go-to. Sanders with 13 points in the first half. Milligan leads at 34-20, 4:17 to go to the break. Into the front court, Campbell the right-hand dribble. Kinsey top of the key. Goes left side of the pass. She'll go there to Reeder. Reeder looks inside, tries to feed it to Campbell, stolen away. On the turnover by Roberts to Sanders. Ramaya Sanders inside, posting up. That will be Winkler shot over in. Or check that. Treslin Roberts gets the basket for Montreat. Posted inside, put up with the right hand, little jump hook shot about 8 feet out. 34-22. Irvin right side of the floor up top to Browning. Browning will go back to Irvin. Irvin will go down to the right corner to Ashley. Ashley, if you win, you're back at it tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Right side, Ashley for a three. Not there. Rims out on her. Sanders got the rebound middle of the paint. Driving Sanders right side of the floor. Cut off Ashley. Good defense. She was driving for 11. She cut her off, made her go down to the right corner and kick it back up top. She'll go there to Williams, who's yet to score, as Coach alluded to. To Harvey, she'll jack of threes. Nothing but fiberglass. This is everything but a stick back up by Roberts and draws a foul. So, see, the foul's going to be on Milligan. It will be on 20. Callie Reeder picks up the foul for Milligan. Kruger back in. Myers back in. Samaj back in. Staying on the floor is Ashley. And your fifth Buffalo will be Kinsey Campbell. So Roberts to shoot two here. Treslin averaging 9 against us has 2. Roberts the right-hander. Eyes the mark. First shot is up and not there. Rims out on it. 34-22 Milligan. 3:11 to go to halftime. One more shot for Roberts on the block defensively are Clark and Kruger for Milligan. Second shot is up and it is in by Treslin Roberts. She has 3. Milligan's scoring leader right now is Clark with 9 and 7 for Brimmer. Up top, Myers with it. McKenna runs the point. Goes to Campbell, left side of the floor. He'll take it back up top with a right-hand dribble. Goes right side to Clark. Clark looks inside, nothing. You've got 14 on the shot clock. Samaj to Campbell. Campbell down the paint. Good. Nice shot. Kinsey got the bounce pass halfway down the paint and banks it in from the right side of the basket. We're about 2 feet out. Sanders left side of the floor driving. Tied up, cut off by Clark. Back. 3-point shot hit the side of the backboard by Montreat. Picked up Roberts. Roberts rims out. Down low, out of there with her comes Ashley. Good defense by Milligan that time on the half-court defense. Ashley into the front court. Naomi up top. Ashley looking inside, posting up. Campbell can't get it to her. Left side to Myers. Myers on the arc. 19 on the shot clock. Up top to Samaj. 2:21 to halftime. We're up by 13. Right side, Kruger. Kruger to Clark. Clark to Myers. Myers to the foul line. Down to the right corner. Run to the baseline. Kruger double team. And she'll go to the deck. They'll go to the deck, and it'll be our basketball. She ran into a double team traffic. Lying back in for the Lady Buffaloes, replacing Caroline Kruger. Clock at 2:09 to go, first half. Rich Aubrey, yours truly, Tom Taylor, bringing you Milligan Lady Buff tournament basketball from Meadowview and Kingsport. We lead about 13. Campbell down the paint to Lena. Lying back up top to Samaj for a three. Got it! Samaj Clark. Her 34th, second of the ball game, number 34 of the season. And Samaj with 12 now. So Clark beginning to will her way, understandably so, as the player of the year in the league. Up top with it, Varela. Varela foul line jump shot, Montreat, air ball. Comes right down to Naomi Atcher like a pass. She'll give it to Lightning. Lightning's picked up three-quarter court. Now they'll back her off. Lena will just blow right by her. Lion right of the block. Goes right side, ball knocked loose. Ashley picks up in the paint. Knocked loose again. She gets it back again. She'll go to Lion. Lion with it, 15 on the shot clock. Up top to Clark. Samaj for another three. Not good this time. Down low in the paint. Pulled out of there with it. Montreat up the floor and a kick by McKenna Myers trying to get that basketball. And Montreat keeps it. It's a frenzied.
Yeah, Naomi actually just has a nose for the ball.
She does.
That ball came loose three times, and each time she ended up tracking it down.
Milligan has Ashley and Myers and Clark and Lyon and Campbell the 5 on the floor for the Lady Buffaloes. 39-23 Milligan, 1:21 to halftime. Milligan tournament basketball from Meadowview here in Kingsport. The regular season champ, your Lady Buffaloes. Beat this team twice in the regular season. Campbell, a 3-ball air ball from the right side of the floor. Left baseline, threw it right to her on the missed three into the hands of Myers. Myers has got it. McKenna across the timeline, being bumped by Sanders into the front court. She'll go back up top to Lyon. Lyon right side to Ashley. Ashley runs the baseline. Naomi tries to go up and gets double team coverage and is fouled. See who's going to be on it as Ashley ran that baseline. Naomi like a bulldog. 23 will be the foul. Camper. Shania Camper, it's her first. In for Montreat. Out will come Roberts. In will go Bailey Winkler. And free throws by McKenna Myers. She's been there 3 times and made 2. First shot is up and not there. So our free throw shooting here, unlike at Steve Lacey Fieldhouse, not setting the woods on fire right now. Second shot, Myers got that one.
I know it might seem crazy, but it really is a difficult place to shoot the ball.
Oh, it is.
Different background. And
yeah, depth perception's everything, isn't it?
I've always felt like the rims here were pretty tight as well.
Milligan by 17, 40 seconds to go in the half. Sanders puts up a shot left side of the bucket, hits the side of the rim. Rebounded Myers, having a big game. Clark down the floor, leads it Ashley, deflected, stolen away, picked up Lena. Line right of the block, he keeps it for Milligan. Has a knocked out of her hand. It'll be Montreat basketball. Yep. Lena had the knock loose by number 1. That would be Trinity DeJust, who's now in for Montreat. And it trickled off the hand of Lena's side court, and it's Montreat basketball. 40-23 Milligan. Clock 23. Shot clock's off now. Sanders with it up top. Sanders left wing. Can't get the shot. Back up top to Winkler. Foul line jump shot not there. Rebound out of there with him. McKenna Myers got a boatload of those here in the first half. Up the floor, leads it to Campbell. She's ahead of everybody. Kinsey trails it, gives it back to Samaj. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Lena puts up the floater. Not there. Buzzer. Halftime. Lady Buffs 25 in the first one, 15 in the second one, and go to the locker room at halftime leading. We're halfway home with this tournament opener. 40-23 Milligan. We'll be right back. You're listening to Milligan University tournament basketball for the Lady Buffs. We'll be right back after this from the Eagle Center. The Eagle Center, downtown Elizabethton, great antique store. Why come shop at the Eagle Center?
We just have so many unique things that tell a story, that add character to your home and conversation, and there's something new to look at every single day. Every time you come in, you won't see the same thing twice, and it's just a good place to shop for those unique gifts.
What's the saying you always use, the cliche?
Things tell a story when people no longer can.
That's it.
We have a building full of things that are just dying to tell stories.
Absolutely. 2 floors, over 50 vendors. Hours are open.
We're open 10 to 5, Monday through Saturday.
Closed on Sundays for the Lord's Day.
That's right.
And you have gift cards too, right?
We have gift cards available.
Yep. The Eagle Center, downtown Elizabeth, one of our great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Be loyal, buy local, and shop at the Eagle Center in downtown Elizabethton.
Thank you, Tom.
Halftime, Milligan leads at 40-23. Coach Rich Aubrey, yours truly, Tom Turner, Mike side, court side. Let him give you the team stats. Let me give you the scoring for the first half for Milligan. Samaj Clark with 12, the player of the year in the league. She has 7 points for Mackenzie. Mac Brimmer has 7 for Mackenzie Brimmer. 6 at the break for McKenna Myers. 5 at halftime by Naomi Ashley. 3 by Lena Lyon. 3 by Callie Reeder. And that's your scoring for the Lady Buffs. 40 all told. For Montreat at the break, it's Sanders, good as advertised. Second leading scorer in the conference. In fact, we're blessed to have the top 2 in the league here in this same game. Sanders with 13 at halftime. Then everybody else single digits. You have 3 for Walraven, 3 for Roberts, 2 for Camper, and 2 for Varela. Coach, team stats, what's been the big tell of the tape? We lead it here at halftime. Milligan leads 40-23.
Well, you know, by the standards of this Milligan team, we're not shooting it particularly well, not incredibly poorly, but shooting at 42%. But we've held Montreat to 24%, and you know, that 18% from the three-point line, and we've out-rebounded them 32-23. So again, you know, I really feel like when you come into this setting to play, your shooting might be inconsistent, but if you can bank on your defense and rebounding, you're going to put yourself in position to win. And we've played pretty solid defense throughout the first half. We've rebounded exceptionally well, both on the offensive end and defensive end. We've got 11 offensive rebounds. And so, you know, with all that has allowed us to take this 17-point lead. You know, for Montreat, Sanders she's had a pretty good first half. Not great shooting, but she creates a lot of opportunities for herself. She had 13 points, but nobody else has more than 3. So, you know, and as we talked about, their second leading scorer, Sarah Williams, she's a top 5 scorer in the conference. She hasn't scored yet. So, you know, obviously that's one of the things that, while Sanders may be getting her points, she's had to take 14 shots to get 13 points, and nobody else has really contributed much offensively. So a good job defensively by Milligan, and that's a good way to build yourself a lead.
If you've been to the Meadowview Conference Resort and Convention Center here in Kingsport, they do a great job. But this is the grand ballroom where they have the home show. They have the big chamber dinner every year. So they've converted this into a portable basketball arena, which I think is a really cool venue. However, you make a great point. The depth perception behind these backboards, it's totally different from Steve Lacey. And even though we have an open space behind Steve Lacey's buckets at our place, it's a different setting over here. And so it takes a little, I think, getting used to. And I think our shooting percentages reflect that. We've not set the woods on fire. We're okay, but not by how we've done all season long by Milligan standards. But there is something over here, the way you got to kind of learn how to shoot in this arena, right?
Yeah, you just have to get comfortable here, and it you know, it doesn't really translate from year to year. It's not like you know, we have plenty of people who played in the tournament here last year, but it's been 362 days since they played in the tournament here. So, you know, it'll take a little getting used to, and I always felt like that was the case here. But I think, you know, if we continue to play as well defensively and rebound as well as we have, we'll give ourselves a chance to shoot our way into it and get comfortable offensively.
You made a great point. We're talking to Coach Rich Aubrey, who would know he's the legend, the winningest coach in Lady Buff basketball history, of course. And you got to have your legs. I mean, you're here for 3 days. You play today. Of course, you take Montreat. For them to get to the championship, they'd have to play 4 days. So we get a break by being the #1 seed coming in. We didn't play yesterday, so you got to play today, tomorrow, and Saturday. So, you know, she's got to remember that in the back of her head. You made a great point strategically. Kylie's got to remember we got to keep legs fresh. We got to keep winning. I got to keep my guy, in this case, my ladies fresh, because we hopefully will be over here for 3 days.
Yeah, it's a fine line because you have to coach the game in front of you. You know, because if you don't win today, you're not back here tomorrow, and the fresh legs don't do you any good if you're sitting at home. But,
great point.
But by the same token, as you're coaching today's game, you know, for example, we built an 18-point lead at one point in the first half. Then that gives you an opportunity to go a little deeper on the bench, and Kylie's done a really good job. She's played 11 people so far, 10 people, and they've given us good minutes and contributed, and that will definitely pay off come second half tomorrow, assuming we're around, and come Saturday, assuming we're around then. I've been in both situations where we came from the play-in game and made it to the championship game, and man, I'm telling you, that fourth day is tough. That fourth day, it's really hard to do it 4 days in a row, especially because you're a lower seed if that's what you've done. But it's also there's a little bit of a challenge to come in and play against somebody who's already got a game under their belt. And again, I think we've responded really well to that challenge.
I think you're exactly right. At halftime, it's Milligan leads at 40-23. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Milligan University Tournament Basketball from Meadowview Conference Resort and Convention Center in Kingsport.
This is Pastor Mark Fowler, and we want to invite you to be with us at Pleasant Beach Baptist Church sometime soon. And we're thankful for what God is doing, and we've had visitors almost every week. We have so many people that God is using His Word to accomplish a work in their life. And we want you to come. Now, I think about our society today, and there's a lot of talk about the negative aspects and generations and what's missing and what we're going to do and how do we face this social issue and how do we face that social issue, and that is always the buzz, and if we're not careful, we talk like God doesn't have an answer. 2 Timothy chapter 3 we looked at the other night together in our church, and it reminds us that yes, in the last days there's going to be some difficult things come, dangerous times, but the antidote is always God's Word. And so what we're trying to do is to provide Bible answers for today's tough questions. And we're building Believers by the Book. So we want your family to come. We're thankful to have a Sunday school hour and a junior church and master clubs and a youth group and all those things going on. But what we're trying to accomplish is to get the Word of God into the hearts and minds of God's people.
Millions of dollars of furniture in stock right now. Are you tired of hearing what you want is sold out? We have the largest selection of in-stock furniture in the area. We receive truckloads every day of special buys ready for you to pick up today or have delivered. Come get your new furniture at Cannon's Furniture in downtown Elizabethton.
Back at halftime, it is 40-23. Milligan leads it by 17 here, trying to get to the second round of the semifinals, I should say. Tomorrow night they'll play the winner of Tennessee Wesleyan and U-Pike. And so you're up 40-23. What do you feel like our coach of the year in the conference, Callie Greer, told her girls at halftime?
Well, I suspect Kylie talked about maintaining intensity. You know,
right.
Again, we've talked about defensive rebounding, and you want to make sure that you come out ready to do those things for another 20 minutes. You know, I think they had a couple good little wrinkles there early in the game to get shots in the paint, and anything they can do to get shots in the paint is a good thing. It helped us get off to a good start offensively today. So I'd say she talked about that some. And again, just a reminder to keep your focus. It's one of those things that you get a little tempted to start looking ahead. And you gotta, just like you have to coach the game in front of you, you gotta play the game in front of you.
Hello to Andy up in West Virginia watching. Thank you. Hello to Jimmy Stout in Atlanta listening. Not watching, but listening. We're audio only, obviously. Milligan University, the tournament regular season champs at 20-7. The opposition Montreat at 11-16. We lead it here at halftime, 40-23. Get ready to start the second half here. And so our leading scorer would, as you would expect to be, the player of the year in the league, Samaj Clark, the senior out of Oak Ridge, Tennessee, with 12 points at halftime. She's the leading scorer in the league coming in, and the second leading scorer is there, Ramaya Sanders, and she's good as advertised. She's got 13. So second half, here we go. You would have on the floor Bremer, Campbell, Clark, Lyon, and Myers for Milligan. Will get the possession. For them, they'll counter with Sanders and Harvey and Camper and Winkler and Treslin Roberts. So here we go. Or check that, Sarah Williams, who's yet to score in the game, which is a great stat. Huge fact in this game. Right side Lyon, because Sarah Williams has scored 10 points in the two meetings against us. Clark threw it at the ankles of Myers, ricocheted into the hands of Montreat, turnover, Cavalier basketball. Hello, Junior and Brenda Stanley. Thank you all for listening. Right side of the floor up top to Sanders. Sanders for Montreat. Milligan by 17, third quarter. She'll go left side to Williams, try and get her into the offensive flow. Backdoor cut, shot not there. Couldn't get the shot. Winkler had it stolen away. Good job defensively by Mac Bremer to steal it. She'll give it off to Lena. Lightning will go left to right here in the second half. Leading it by 17. Right side Clark. Clark down to the corner to Campbell. 17 on the shot clock. Up top to Myers. Myers right of the arc inside to Clark. Right of the block. Spin move. Puts the shot up. Not there. And draws the foul. She fronted the basket coach. Right of the block. Faked like she would go into the paint. Spun and went to the baseline. And we'll go to the free throw line. She got whacked on the arm by, I believe it was Sanders got her. That's her second. They don't need her in the foul trouble, the leading scorer of their team, but Samaj will shoot and make the first shot.
Yeah, that's a tough matchup for Sanders. Good recognition by Milligan to get Samaj immediately to the block because that's where she has an advantage against Ramaya.
Second shot got them both. Samaj with 14 points, averaging 23 against Montreat in the two meetings. We beat them by 11, beat them by 41. Right side of the floor, Harvey. Harvey for Montreat. And they're traveling navy blue with white numerals trimmed out in gold. Left side to the Cavaliers. Backs her way in. Made famous Montreat. I think you probably know the shot taken by Williams, her first shot of the game, and the first basket of the game. Averaging 10 coming in, 16 on the season for Williams. 10 against us. Got her first bucket of the ball game. Obviously, they said at halftime, she's touched it every time now. Get her the ball. Down low, lobs over the coverage up. All nice feed. Samaj rainbowed the lob over top of the defender. Over the right shoulder to Mike Bremer. Mike did the rest, made an easy right-handed layup. Buffs will be, Milligan will be leading 44-25. Left side Sanders. Sanders up top to Camper. Camper for a three. Not there. Rebounded by Milligan. Bremer. Bremer goes down the left side of the floor to Myers. Myers with the left-hand dribble to the left wing. Up top, Campbell. She'll go left side, whip pass to Samaj, who whipped it down low to Bremer off her right hand out of bounds. Turnover, and it goes back to Montreat. 44-25 Milligan. 7:58 to go in the third quarter.
You know, early in the game, we had made a concerted effort to get the ball inside. We've done the same thing here to start the second half. That one resulted in a turnover, but not a bad idea to get the ball inside.
Sanders for a three, right side of the floor, misses. Rebound, McKenna Myers of Milligan. Pushes it into the front court to the foul line. Pulls up, jump shot, not there, rimmed out on her. Came out of there with it, rebounded Montreat down the right side of the floor. She'll go to Harvey. Harvey driving, puts up the floater in the paint, the bank shot not there. Samaj got the rebound. Clark will push it up the floor. Clark has it knocked loose from her. She'll give it back and give it to Bremer. Mack will give it off the Lena line, and we'll set the offense there. 7:23 to go in the third. Milligan by 19. Up top, basketball will be Campbell. Campbell to Samaj. Right wing, jump shot, Samaj got it. Silky smooth, tickled the twine. She's got 16. Milligan by 21 now. 46-25, our biggest lead of the ball game. Third quarter against Montreat. Winner gets the winner of the U-Pike, University Pikeville, and Tennessee Wesleyan game. They'll be tomorrow night at 6. You get a little rest between games. Playing noon here today. Get 6. If you win, come back at 3 o'clock on Saturday for the championship. Underneath, reverse layup up. Camper misses from right to left on the reverse layup. Picked up Bremer. Bremer's got the rebound for Milligan. Up the floor to Myers. Myers left side, McKenna down low to the feet of Campbell. Nice speed. And Kinsey on the dribble drive right of the block gets her 6th point of the ball game. And timeout, Montreat. Coach, coming out of the gate, we did exactly what Coach Greer said. Maintain our intensity. We pushed it out to a 23-point lead.
Yes, really good start to the second half for Milligan. Puts us in position to continue to work on our rhythm, to continue to get comfortable in this setting, and to continue to get plenty of people minutes as the second half goes on.
8-2 run by the orange and black right now. We lead at 48-25 third quarter at the 6:33 mark. What's going on across campus right now? It's a busy time academically, right?
It is a busy time academically. We're in the meat of the semester. This weekend, we are hosting a statewide honors conference. So students from honors programs all across the state of Tennessee at colleges and universities will be on Milligan's campus, and we're happy to host them. We have our own honors program, which is one of the highlights of one of our academic highlights, and so we're excited to host that.
And so it's good to be above. Go to the website, Milligan.edu. Milligan.edu. Yeah, that's went totally blank. You don't ever have that problem, do you? A brain burp? I knew it was 3 letters, Milligan.edu for all the information. I'll tell you what, it's an awesome place. The land of the Buffaloes. Milligan leads it big, third quarter. Let's keep it pedal to the metal. Up top, Harvey with the right side of the floor for Montreat. Montreat, of course, we're getting ready to say a few minutes ago, made famous by the late Dr. Billy Graham. Foul line, Arvella down in the corner. Running the baseline, backs her way in. Williams, good defense by Lena. Shot not there, misses, down low whistle, and a foul. Yep, she got the rebound because she put a forearm in the back of Naomi Atchley, and the foul's going to be called on Bailey Winkler, her second. She got the rebound because after she gave a forearm to Naomi so you get her out of the way to get the ball. We get the ball back. Myers, Campbell, Urban, you have Atchley, and your 5th one on the floor would be Callie Reeder. Milligan by 23, 6-minute third quarter. Right side, Callie Reeder on the arc for the Lady Buffaloes here at Milligan and Montreat at Meadowview here in Kingsport. Atchley up and under, can't get it to go. Feder right of the block, took one dribble, spun to the baseline, tried to put it up with the right hand, and gets fouled to go to the free throw line. Coach Naomi Atchley, in my humble opinion, has really improved since the Christmas break. She's really got more active offensively for our team.
Yeah, Naomi does so many things well. In this particular lineup, there's a sense in which she's kind of playing the role of Samaj Clark right now. In other words, so we have one post player, Callie Reeder, but then you have another player who can play inside or outside. In our starting lineup, that's Samaj, and with the people we have on the court right now, Naomi kind of fills that role.
Down the paint, Montreat, shot taken, not there. Rebound, Atchley on the missed shot by Varela, Varella. Milligan basketball. 49-25 Milligan, 5:34 to go, third quarter. Actually up top to Reeder. Reeder, man, we are deep on this basketball team, and the parts are interchangeable. When we bring them in, we don't lose a whole lot. Down low, Campbell, try to whip a bounce pass to Reeder, intercepted by Harvey. Right side, Walraven driving for Montreat, right of the block, can't get the shot. Good defense, Campbell. Goes back, shot taken, Winkler, bounces around, not there. Varela out jumps Myers to get the ball back to Williams. Williams for a three, shot an air ball. And she is off today. Averaging 16 points a game. She shot 2. One she made, and one was an air ball just now. Possession, Milligan changes in the roster on the lineup. You go Urban, you go Reeder, you go Brimmer now on the floor. And let's see, inbounding will be Ashley and Myers.
Back to a lineup with 2 post players on the floor, Brimmer and Reeder.
Up the floor, Brimmer, knock loose, knock back, we get it right back. Picked up Urban. Lexi, right side, 12-foot jump shot, good. Lexi Urban, the senior out of Kingsport. This is her hometown, dropped in a little shot from the right side of the bucket, about 12 feet out. Urban gives us a 51-25 lead. Montreat scored 1 point here. One basket here since we got this going. Playing nearly 6 minutes of basketball and being held to 2 points. At 23 at halftime, 25 now. Backs her way in. 8 on the shot clock. Bank shot up and in. Counted by Trinity DeJust. That's her first 2 of the ball game. 2-2-1 press. Brimmer into the front court to break it. Left side Urban. Urban feeds it back down low. Puts it up to Campbell. Up and in. Made it look easy breaking that press. Kenzie's got 8 on a good feed by Lexi Urban. Into the front court. Left side Harvey. Harvey with the basketball. She'll go with the right hand dribble to Sanders. Sanders to the foul line. Crossover dribble. Backs away in against Ashley. Shot up and in. Count it. Sanders, she's got 15.
Yeah, we're 6 minutes plus in, and that's her first basket of the second half.
3:48 to go in the third. 53-29 Milligan in the third quarter in the tournament opener for the number 1 seed. Your Milligan Lady Buffaloes, and Myers feeds it to Urban. Varela tried to steal it, overran the ball, and ran into it, knocked down Urban, so Varela gets the loose ball foul. Trying to get the basketball. It's her second. Lyon back in, Clark back in, Kruger back in. And let's see, and a media timeout here. We'll be right back. It's all Milligan right now. Your Lady Buffs up 53-29. We'll be back. You're listening to Milligan University Tournament Basketball.
At Northeast Community Credit Union, we know the importance of taking care of your family and building our community. Are you remodeling your home, trading cars for your next road trip, or maybe you're considering an in-ground pool or a boat for the lake? Our loans are easy, fast, and convenient with the lowest payments around. Act now before rates go up. Apply online at bmycu.org, call us, or come see us in Elizabethton, Johnson City, or Rome Mountain. We have the loan you need.
Coach Rich Aubrey, yours truly, Tom Miller. Mike side courtside at Meadowview. Milligan leads it big. Third quarter, 53-29. Possession, Lady Buffs. Myers bounce into Lions. Lena, we work left to right here on the portable floor here in this second half of this ball game. Ashley, double team, trying to fight through a screen. Couldn't up top the Lion. Lena, right side of the floor on the arc. Lena goes to a screen set by Kruger. Goes left side to Urban. Urban, and a lady for lady defense. Lexi to Samaj. Shot at the, got it. Nope, not shot. No shot violation. We got it off in time. Harvey with it on the missed shot. Harvey will go down the floor. Harvey puts up the floater and got it, and a foul. Fouls on 13. That'll be Caroline Kruger. That's her third. So Harvey down the paint on a dribble drive with a little point guard, and she gets her first bucket of the ball game, averaging 6 against us. Layla Harvey. Chance for a Montreat three-point play. 53-31 Milligan. 3:11 to go in the third. So Harvey to try and complete a Montreat three-point play, and she does. She's got 3. She averages 6 against us. Milligan by 21. 3-minute mark, third quarter. Lyon down to the right side and circles back up top. She went down to the paint, came back up top to set the play. With the right-hand dribble, down the left hand, she'll go to Samaj. Samaj, right side, driving, beat her the hole of an end. Samaj, quick first step, coach, beat her to the hole, and Samaj has got yet another basket. She's got 18 points. Milligan, 55-32, shot on the other end by Montreat, not there. Samaj, just an explosive first step, coach. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, she's got a handful of rebounds. She's got 3 or 4 assists, block shot or 2. She always just contributes in multiple ways.
Possession will go for the Lady Cavaliers. Baseline left. Inside to Sanders. Sanders gets the basketball on the baseline, can't get the shot. Takes it back in the left-hand corner. Now she'll work it back up to the left side of the floor in the arc, out in their three-point range. To Harvey. Harvey foul line, working on Samaj. Spin move in the paint, puts up the shot, good. Nice shot by Layla Harvey. She's got 5 all in this quarter. 55-34, Milligan, 21-point lead. 2:20 to go in the third. Into the front court, Lyon. Lena with the basketball. Lightning. She'll go left side to Ashley. Naomi back up top to Lena. Lyon with it. She'll go to Urban inside, posting up Kruger. Kruger puts up the shot. She walked. Yep, she did. Turnover, Kruger. Possession, Milligan. Myers in. Campbell in. Out will go Urban. Out will go Ashley. So Kruger, Campbell, Meyer, Clark, and Lyon, the 5 for the orange and black, leading by 21. 2-minute mark, third quarter. 55-31, 55-34 rather, Milligan. Right side of the floor, Harvey with the right-hand dribble, working against McKenna Myers. Puts an up and under shot, not there, misses on the bank shot, nothing but fiberglass. They got the rebound, put it up, and a foul, Milligan. They were called, I think, on Caroline based on the body language. Yep. She shrugged her shoulders and rolled her eyes like, are you kidding me? And she'll go off. Reeder goes in. So she's got 4 fouls. Free throws, the clock stopped by Trinity to just. She'll shoot 2. On the block defensively are Reeder and Clark. First shot is down on the cylinder that kicks out. Coach, you like our intensity here in the third quarter?
Definitely. I love the way that we came out and just and extended the lead. You know, we didn't just tread water. We were able to push that thing out to 23 and pretty quickly.
Missed both shots. Rebound Camper for Montreat in the paint. Puts his off-balance shot up on the left baseline. Misses the shot, draws the foul, I think. Nope, foul's going to be on the Just. Loose ball foul on them. Trinity Just gets her first, and we'll go the other end and shoot free throws. Clock has stopped at 1:41 to go third quarter. Milligan's in the bonus, 55-31, Lady Buffaloes. Kenzie Campbell go to the free throw line. Campbell shooting from the stripe at 83% for Milligan. She'll shoot a pair here. Campbell's first toss is up, but not there for Campbell. Milligan in the third quarter has been there 5 times and made 3. And Campbell misses both. Rebounded Montreat. U-Pike and Tennessee Wesleyan next. We'll get that winner if we can hang on to win this one. They'll play tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Harvey, left side of the floor driving. Harvey puts up the floater, skims off the rim, rebound Samaj. Clark's got it. She'll push it quickly into the front court to the foul line. There you go, baby. 2 steps inside the foul line, a little jump shot. She's got 20. And a quiet 20, as a matter of fact. The thing about Samaj, you look, it's like J.C. Jenkins last year. You look up and she got these points, you think, well, she's been a ball hog, but not anything but that.
No.
They work themselves into the flow of the offense. So they're not there firing them up, are they, Coach?
No, and you know, not only that, she doesn't force things, but she also looks for opportunities to create, to score, to give scoring opportunities to her teammates. She's an excellent passer and a willing passer.
Yep. That's why she's player of the year. Shot underneath for Montreat. Count it. Sarah Williams only her 4th point of the ball game, averaging 16 coming in. They've done a good job shutting her down. Milligan up by 21 with 44 seconds to go in the third. Samaj with it up top, driving, and now a blocking foul on Harvey. I believe it is, yep. Layla Harvey picks up her 3rd. And Samaj to the stripe to shoot free throws. She's been there twice and made them both. She has 20. Samaj Clark will shoot a pair here. Clock, 39 seconds to go in the third. First shot, Clark is up and in for Samaj.
Rebound, Samaj.
Milligan there has now been 2, 4, 6 times in the third quarter, has made 4. One more shot, Clark. Shot is taken and bounced around, went in for it. Samaj has got 22. Averaging 23 against this team and 17 on the season. The leading scorer in the league. DeJust up top. Trinity to right of the block. Guarded by Lyons. Lena, pretty good defense, they said, but not good enough. A bumping foul on Lena. That's her second. Fouls for Milligan. Kruger 4. 2 on Bremer, 2 on Lyon. And that's pretty much been it. Harvey's got 3 for them. So Trinity to adjust will shoot the first one. Got it. Milligan 59. Second shot. Got it. Milligan 59. Montreat 38. 25 seconds to go. Shot clock's off here in the third quarter. Lightning. Lena Lyon, the junior out of Elizabeth, into the front court. Run to the point, left to right. She'll work it up top. Lena Lyon. Clock's off. Looks at the clock up on top of the backboard. Shows you 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 inside of Samaj. Samaj backdoor to Reeder. There you go. Unselfish basketball. Campbell. Clark had the open shot. Found Reeder on the left baseline. And Callie gets her first 2. And the third quarter's in the books. It's all Milligan right now. 61-38. The orange and black will come back for our fourth quarter. You are listening to Milligan University Tournament Basketball. Folks in Port Travis Deli, it's football time in Tennessee, as the late John Ward said. So Friday night, going to the ball game, come by and get your sandwiches. Tell us how you can help us.
Hey, just give us a call, 543-6128, and tell us what you like. White dark bread, we've got ham, turkey, roast beef, corned beef, pastrami, make a good steak sandwich. You want some chicken salad, some pickles and eggs. You know, if you just want a snack, some people just like to snack at the ball game, don't really want to eat a big meal. We can take care of that for you. We got chips and drinks if you want to pack your cooler or whatever. Got anything you need.
Yep, 543-6128 is what you call, or the number you call, and he'll have it ready for you. So if you're heading to the game, how much time should we allow you to get them ready?
Usually about 10 to 15 minutes is a pretty good time.
Yep, 10 or 15 minutes.
10 or 15 minutes, we'll take care of you.
Yep, ready to go. 543-6128. Again, it will be an excellent, excellent opportunity to come by and get some great food.
Yep, love to serve you.
Love to serve you, absolutely. How do you find us on social media?
We got a Facebook page. You can look us up there, leave us some feedback, give us a like.
Yep. Friday night football, Saturday football, whenever you need sandwiches, here's the place to come. Port Travis Deli at 543-6128, one of our great sponsors here on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. We start the fourth. Milligan leads at 61-38. We'll get Coach's thoughts on the stats right after this possession. Down the paint. Sanders puts up the shot. Not there. Good defense. Milligan. Samaj has got it. Clark will push it. Working left to right. Samaj to the foul line. 22 to lead everybody. Clark to Myers. Myers. McKenna right side to Clark. Clark looks inside. Lady for lady defense. Guarded by DeJust. Takes her to the hole. Cut off with a help out defense by Camper. Down low to Reeder. Goes out of bounds. Coach, third quarter stats. What do you think?
Well, we were 8 for 10 from the floor, and so 80%, getting ourselves back up to 50% for the game. So that's a good job offensively. On the game we've got 15 assists on our 24 field goals. That's a pretty good number. Means we're sharing the ball, and again that allows us to build the lead.
Camber driving left the block, lost the ball out of bounds, and we get the ball back. Turnover, Montreat, possession, Milligan. Good defense by Milligan. Caused her to lose that basketball out of bounds, and we get the possession. Line with a three-quarter court guarded by Sanders. Into the front court with the right-hand dribble now. To the right side of the floor, she'll go to Samaj Clark. To the cutter, McKenna Myers not there and draws the foul. Tomorrow night, 6:30 airtime, 7 o'clock tip-off. The Lady Cyclones of Elizabeth take on the Lady Granger Lady Grizzlies. A regional quarterfinal. Winner goes home. Winner moves on, loser goes home. Myers will shoot 2 here. So we'll go in there at 6:30 tomorrow night, that broadcast. Lady Buffs will be here tomorrow night at 6. I think I can go ahead and call that. Second shot will be Myers, and missed them both. But, however, rebound by Samaj. Tried to flip it to Myers coming down the paint. Went out of bounds off of us. It'll be Montreat basketball. I'm going to guess in the postgame, Callie will not be happy with our turnovers.
Probably not. We've had a few of them. That makes our 14th for the game. So certainly more than she'd like to have, especially with still 9 minutes left to play.
Second half for 5 for 10 from the free throw line. Adjust with it up top against Clark. Put it on the floor, and Samaj knocked it loose. Flicked it, picked up by Myers. Quick-handed Samaj Clark with a steal. Samaj right side of the floor. She'll go to Reeder. Reeder up top to Myers. Myers down the paint, puts up the shot, not there, and a charge on Milligan. Going to be on McKenna. On the player control foul, it's their first of the ball game. So possession Montreat, 8:39 to play in the game. Milligan 61, Montreat 38. All Buffaloes right now. The winner gets the winner of the next game between Pikeville University or U-Pike out of Kentucky and Tennessee Wesleyan out of Athens, Tennessee. Turnaround jump shot, bounces around, not there by Winkler, rebounded baseline right by Reeder. Reeder to Lyons. Lyons with the basketball. Down the left side of the floor to the front court with the right-hand dribble. Lena directing traffic. Guarded by Harvey. Right side of the floor gets up top to Campbell. Inside to Reeder. Reeder puts up the shot, stripped out of her hand by Sanders. Ramaya Sanders will push it. Sanders down the paint, and a forearm on the foul by Lena Lyon, which was a smart play. She's going in for a layup, or actually a floater across the paint, and Lena gets her third foul. And so to the free throw line will be Sanders. To shoot, she has 15. So Bremer in, Lyon out, so it's Ashley, Myers, Campbell, Clark, and Mike Bremer, the 5 for Milligan. 8:06 to go, 61-38. Lady Buffs, first shot of it in by Ramaya Sanders. She's got 16. She's as good as advertised too, isn't she, Coach?
She's a really good player. She, one of the things I've observed is that she's better at taking the ball to the basket than she is at shooting a three. And if she can complement as she grows as a player, if she can add that three-point shot, she's going to be really difficult to guard.
Bremer up top. She missed that second shot to Campbell. To Myers. Myers backs it between the circles. McKenna goes right side to Campbell. Campbell back up top to Bremer. 12 on the shot clock. Backdoor feed. Nice feed to Myers on the baseline trap. Back in the corner to Ashley. Naomi across the paint east to west. Puts up the shot. She walked. Will go the other way. Yep. Stop. Stutter step. Took an extra step. And it goes. That wasn't a Euro step. That was an Asian step. So it goes turnover. Clock 7:39 to play. Milligan leads at 61-39. Possession Montreat. The Lady Cavaliers out of North Carolina. Inbounding it and bringing it in will be Harvey to the right side of the floor, the right-hand dribble. Penetrates, kicks it down to the left corner to Trinity to adjust. Shot not there. Williams will track it down. Williams, only her third shot of the game, and got it. Williams has 7, came in averaging 16. And a pass that Samaj trying to get down the left base on the Myers. It sails on her out of bounds. Turnover Milligan. Back possession Montreat. 61-42, Milligan, 7:09 to play. Coach Rich Aubrey, yours truly Tom Taylor bringing it to you from Meadowview in Kingsport, the convention center. Williams shot blocked by Ashley. Comes down to the hands of Samaj. Samaj to the foul line. Left side to Ashley. Naomi tries to penetrate, and she's called for a walk.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a slow start to the fourth quarter. The good news is we didn't have this at the beginning of the third quarter, so we were able to extend the lead. But the beginning of the fourth has been a little sloppy by Milligan.
Sanders up top for the Lady Cavaliers. To Winkler. Winkler top of the key. She'll go left side. Three-point try, and it's not there. Off. Missed shot by Williams. Rebound baseline right on the left side of the floor. Missed shot. Myers has got it. She'll bring it up herself into the front court with a right-hand dribble. She'll cross it over by the right side now to Clark on the arc. Samaj looks for a cutter. Clark puts it on the floor, picked up to Campbell. Kinsey for a three, not there. Rebound Clark. Samaj spin move, follow jump shot, not there. Good defense that time by Montreat. Out of there with it, it's going to be a foul. And one of the Buffaloes coming up the floor. It's going to be on Ashley. Her second.
I think Samaj is just one rebound away from a double-double. She's got 9 rebounds now and 5 assists to go with that, and her Her 22 points. She's had a pretty good afternoon.
Pretty good day at the office. And never shows any emotion. Met her daddy last week. Said, I'm all over the road. I'm hype. I'm up and down and animated. Said she just no motion, just plays. Lady last year was the same way too. Miss Jenkins, same way.
Yep, JC definitely played that way.
Yep.
Samaj is a nursing major. And if someday I'm lying on that table and I look up and see Samaj taking my blood pressure or taking care of me, I know that she'll be calm and collected, and I'll feel good about it.
That's exactly right. We'll feel there'll be a calming effect. A 3-second violation, I think is what they called.
They called it travel, I believe.
Oh, travel?
Yeah.
Turnover either way, Montreat. 61-42, Milligan. 5:45 to play. Line into the front court for the Lady Buffaloes. Working left to right here. Lena goes left side. Alexia Irwin is checked in. Up top to Bremer. Bremer to Campbell. Fifth one on the floor, Samaj. Campbell will get it to her. Out between the rings. And try to penetrate. And that was a 3-second violation. Underneath somebody camped. I think it was Bremer. And so they get the ball back.
You knew it was coming, didn't you?
Yeah. Kind of had to feel it. Kind of felt it.
You don't see it called much more than once a game, if that. They don't call that much anymore, but
it was against us. Another turnover against Milligan. Up top, Sanders around a screen to Winkler to the left wing. Now driving left to block. Sanders puts up the shot, got it. Remiah Sanders has 18 points in the ball game. Milligan's lead at 17, 5:13 to play. 61-44 Buffs. Up top, Clark, top of the key. Fakes left, goes right, cut off, step back, backdoor cut to line, up, and Lena misses an easy shot on the basket. Out of it comes Williams. Williams will push it up the floor for Montreat. Leads it down the floor to Winkler, sails overhead out of bounds, turnover. Possession goes back to the Lady Buffs. We got immediate timeout. We'll be right back. Fourth quarter, Milligan up 17. You're listening to Milligan University Tournament Basketball. Double C Western Supply in Elizabeth and your Cowboy store and so much more. We have shoes and boots for guys and gals. We have kids' boots and shoes for the little people, too. Ball caps, Marriott Wrangler, a large selection of Huey. We have purses, billfolds, handbags. We carry a full line of Montana Silversmith jewelry. We have both Lane Frost and Huey cologne and perfumes. We even have several styles of rugs to choose from and a large kids section full of boots and shoes and jeans and dresses and even stuffed animals. And jeans, and more jeans, both work and casual for guys and gals. Ariat and Wrangler in all sizes and styles. T-shirts for men, women, and kids. For cold weather, we have fleece tops and sweaters. And racks full of men's shirts, including the George Strait line from Wrangler. Short sleeve and long sleeve shirts for men and women. Vests and jackets for the cold days and nights for the guys and the ladies. We have a full line of tack and cowboy hats for cowboys and cowgirls, along with belts and a great selection of saddles. So you see, it is a cowboy store and more. Double C Western Supply, Railroad Street, Elizabethton. Find us on Facebook and at doublecwesternsupply.com. 4:55 to go. Milligan by 17, 61-44. Lyons, Campbell, Irvin, Clark, and Bremer, the five for the Milligan Lady Buffaloes. Right side, Campbell. Campbell down to the right corner. Kinsey across the paint. Up top to Irvin. Irvin to Clark. 17 on the shot clock. Milligan by 17, fourth quarter. To Irvin. Irvin for a three. Got it. Lexi Irvin, her 38th three of the season. Leads the ball club in that category. Lexi, the senior out of Kingsport, dropping the three ball right of the arc. Milligan back by 20 now, 64-44. Fourth quarter action with 4:19 to play. Montreat's going to make a comeback. Got to start right now. Sanders for a three, not there. Off the mark, rebounded to Just. Left of the block, picks it back up, gets it back up top to Sanders. They reset it. 15 on the shot clock. To Harvey. Harvey launches a three, top of the key. Not there. Rebound, Mike Bremer. Bremer for Milligan. Will give it off to Samaj. Right side of the floor to Lexi. Irvin down to the right side of the floor. Lexi looks for help, and now a whistle away from the basketball. And Winkler and Bremer getting tied up, and the loose ball fouls on, they'll call it on Bailey Winkler, coach. And so that's her third. We keep it. Kruger back in. Myers back in for the Lady Buffs. Up by 20 with 3:53 to go. So baseline right, Myers inbound it. They'll cover some man or lady for Lady D on the inbounds. Up top to Urban. Urban tries another three. Not there this time. Rebound, Lyon off her handle. Picked up by Kruger. Falling to the deck. Kicks to Lena down the corner. Up top to Bremer. Bremer says, come up here and get the ball. You're the point guard. 3:09 to play in the ball game. Milligan up by 20. Up top to Bremer. Bremer down the paint. Puts up the shot with strength. Got it. Coach, nice shot by Mike Bremer.
Yeah, that was a good poised possession by Milligan. We earned an offensive rebound, took our time, got organized, and got the floor spread. Mac one-on-one from the top of the key. Drives it hard. Nice left-handed finish and a chance at a three-point play.
Went down to the center, kicked out the top spin. However, picking up the ball deep in the left corner was Lexi Irvin. Kept it going for us. Up top to Lyon. 3:27 to play. Milligan by 22. Right side Myers. McKenna looks inside. Up top to Kruger. Kruger and Bremer, and there's going to be Harvey got hooked up with Bremer. Now, let's see. I think they popped somebody with the tee, didn't they?
I think that's what happened.
They got popped. Let's see.
They called a foul.
And then they called a technical, I think.
Yeah, and
officials are talking about it. Harvey got hooked up with Bremer. And so they're sorting this out. 2 out of the 3 officials in the 3-man crew. Clock at 3:20 to play. 66-44 Milligan. So let's see how they're going to, again, sort this out. There was a foul that I think I was blocked by one of the players where courtside. I think it was a technical foul.
I'm not sure who the original foul was on.
I think it's on 5, I think. I think she got hooked up with Bremer.
Yeah, I was a little unsure as to whether they called it on Montreat or Milligan. It appeared to me that it should have gone on the defense, but I'm a little biased as I watch, so. So a double foul. White 30 and blue 5. So Mac Bremer.
Bremer gets her 3rd, and Harvey gets her 4th.
Good. Oh, then there's a technical. A technical in addition to the double foul.
Yeah, he's explaining to him so I can catch him. Yeah, the technical foul is on Harvey. So Lexi Irvin shooting free throws, missed the first one, gets one more and misses them both. We're 0 for 5 from the stripe here in the 4th quarter. Puts us at 5 for 13 in the second half from the free throw line. So both free throws missed. Possession Milligan. Myers to do it. 3:20 to go. 22-point lead for Milligan here. 66-44. McKenna Myers inbound on the far side of the floor. Kruger, Lyon, Clark, Irvin and Bremer on the floor. Up top, Lena with it. Lyon right side to Bremer. Bremer up top to Irvin. Irvin to Myers. McKenna, left wing, can't get the shot. Up top to Lexi. Inside posting up Kruger. Kruger puts it up, can't get it to go. Rebound down low, Irvin. Falling out of bounds, saved it to Kruger. Went off her leg out of bounds, and it goes Montreat basketball. Another turnover for the Lady Buffs. We're up 22, 3:03 to play. Samaj getting ready to check back in for the Lady Buffaloes. Left side of the board to Just. Up top. She'll go there on the pass to Tresselyn Roberts. We've shut her down tonight, too. Camper puts up the shot. Nice shot by Camper. Backed her way in. Shania Camper gets her 4th point of the ball game on a shot from the left side of the bucket. Down in close. Lena, right side. She'll go to Kruger. Kruger up top to Myers. 2.5 to play. Milligan by 20. Buffs back out here tomorrow night at 6 o'clock in the semifinals. Up top to Kruger. Kruger goes right side to Bremer. Bremer. She'll go to Lena. Lightning down the paint, puts up the floater. Off the back of the rim, wouldn't go. Down on the floor, loose ball. Lena's got it. And she got the ball in the baseline, coach, but stepped out of bounds with her knee as she went down to get it. And Montreat gets the ball back. So 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. So 66-46. What's your take on the fourth quarter, Coach?
Yeah, this has been pretty uneven. We haven't played very well here in the fourth quarter, and you know, the good news is it's not going to keep us from advancing, but it's one of those things where you want to kind of reclaim your rhythm and so on, and but it'll be 0-0 when we start tomorrow, and we'll have an opportunity to do that when we play.
We've scored 5 points here in the fourth quarter. They have scored. They've scored 8.
Yeah. Yep. They've outscored us 8-5. Yeah, it's not been a real pretty quarter in either direction.
Will not be what you'd call a highlight video of any sort. But the bottom line is that scoreboard shows us about 20 with 2:15 to play in the ball game. 66-46. Lady Buffaloes will defend. Williams will walk into the court. You're down by 20 with 2 to go. I ain't walking it. I'm running it in the court. But we'll take that. Clock's in our favor, as is the scoreboard. Up top, Sanders. Sanders, left wing. Guarded by Myers. Tries to get down left the block. Throws up one. Not there. Great defense. McKenna Myers got the missed shot. Takes it down the other end. Myers feeds it to the cutting Kruger. Stolen away. Nice defense on the steal by Treslin Roberts. Picked her pocket. To Sanders. Sanders to adjust. Adjust for Montreat. Across the paint from the left wing. Goes down. Puts up the shot over the shoulder. Didn't get it, but drew the foul, which was her goal against Lexi Urban. Lexi will call the call for the foul. 1:39 to go. Milligan by 20. So Trinity DeJust will shoot 2 here with the Montreat Lady Cavaliers. Shot is up, and it is not there by Trinity DeJust. One more shot. On the block defensively are Clark and Kruger. DeJust second shot. Not there, missed them both. Lena gets the rebound. Lena will bring it up the floor, 3/4 court, guarded by Sanders. 1.5 to go in the game. We're up 20. Right side will go Kruger. Caroline gets the lady for lady defense up top to Clark. Clark cut off on the drive. Clark inside, puts up to Lena, up and in. Clark right of the block. Watch Lena come across the paint for the left wing, get the feed, and Lena's got, she only has her 5th point of the ball game, but Milligan by 22 with 1:12 to go in the ball game. We'll go to 21-7 and be in here in the semifinals tomorrow night. Camper up and under for Montreat. Nice shot by Shania Camper. She's got 6. 68-48 Milligan, 55 to play here. So Lena Lyon goes right side to Caroline Kruger. Back up top to Samaj. Clark driving right of the block, puts up the shot, not there. Rebounded to Just. Trinity down the right side of the floor. Leads it to Sanders up and in. Sanders with 20. And a timeout on the floor. So timeout, 35 seconds to go. Milligan by 19. 68-49. So it's Honors Weekend in Milligan, is that correct, sir?
That's correct. We're hosting all the college and university honors programs from across the state. And again, that's a great opportunity for Milligan. It's good for us to connect with folks from other institutions. And so we look forward to that.
We say this, it's a special place, and it is. Milligan University, you've been there how many years, sir?
This is my 33rd.
33rd year, so
yeah.
You know. Student, coach, now full time out. So Montreat's went ahead and taken another full time out. So for folks out there learning about our brand is what the whole point we're doing here. It's getting the word out about this great university. You've been there as a student, coach, now you're in the faculty and administration. Why is it special in your humble opinion, sir?
Well, first and foremost, there are great people at Milligan. I've always said, like, the 2 greatest assets we have at Milligan are faculty and staff and our students. We're just really blessed to have great people there. It creates the kind of atmosphere where, it's a community and people are connected to one another. We make no apology for the fact that we're a Christian university. We do everything in our power to follow Jesus individually and corporately, and so it's nice to be part of a community that does that together. We don't do it perfectly, but we do it together, and we try to do it to the best of our ability.
We do it pretty well, folks. I can tell you, it's a special place. Simply put. 35 seconds to go. Milligan by 18. Possession will go the Lady Buffaloes. So inbound at side court. McKenna Myers to inbound it to Lena Lyon. Milligan will move on now to the semifinals. We'll let Coach talk in the postgame about how you get to the national tournament because he's been there. Driving Myers, cut off, brings it back up top. 20 seconds to play, 23 to be exact. Lena driving right side of the floor. Shot clock down to 14. Difference of about 3 or 4 on the clock. Lexi Irvin with it up top to Caroline. Back to Lexi cutting across the paint. Can't get the shot. 10 seconds to go. Kruger shot. Oben got it. Nice shot. Good ball movement, Milligan. Patient offensive set.
Yep.
Kruger's first 2 of the ball game.
They used almost the full 30 and then got themselves an open shot.
3 seconds, 2 seconds. That'll do it. Milligan wins it. To eliminate Montreat, final score, Lady Buffs win it 70-50. Milligan goes to 21-7 on the season. Coming into the semifinals tomorrow night here at the Appalachian Athletic Conference Tournament, and Montreat finishes their season at 11-17. So, Coach, explain, you win the regular season, you win the tournament. How's that work now?
Yeah, so if you win the regular season, you go. If you win the tournament, you go. And there's another, if you have a high enough ranking, if you didn't do either of those, you could get an at-large bid. Not sure that our conference will be able to get that third bid this year. That remains to be seen. But the good news is Lady Buffs don't have to worry about that. They've already locked up their bid. So
we're going to the big dance. So if you win the regular season and the tournament, then what happens?
Well, the advantage there is that you're going to improve your seeding in the national tournament. You're going to get yourself in a better spot, and so there's certainly reason to be motivated to try to win the tournament this week. And not to mention the momentum and the confidence that come with that.
Milligan wins about 20. Player of the game is Samaj Clark. Who's our other player, Coach? Just look up and down our list. See if we think alike. I got my picks. Milligan wins at 70-50 here. We'll hopefully talk to Kylie Greer. That's the goal.
I think we could pick several people. Mac Bramer seemed to have a pretty good game. I don't know. That's the great thing about this team. There's always different people contributing.
That was my pick.
Yeah. Mac had a good game.
Yep. Mac Bremer and Samaj. So will be our players of the game. So we'll get Samaj over here. Try and get Kylie. I know she's went to the locker room with the girls, but again, the Buffs win at 70-50. They go to 21-7 on the season and get ready now for the winner of this next one between U Pike and the Lady Bulldogs of Tennessee Wesleyan.
Yeah, Samaj, she's getting interviewed already.
Oh yeah, all over the place.
All over the place.
She's a rock star. So the rest of the ladies have gone into the locker room. Final score is 70-50 Milligan. And again, if you go in the locker room, if it was your team, at one point it was, you would have said, watch your ladies today coming off the floor with a 20-point win.
So what I would try to do is process that fourth quarter first. Let's acknowledge it. We didn't play very well in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
And try to point out some specifics. Here are the things we didn't do well in the fourth quarter. But pretty quickly, you want to move on from that. You want to get on to the mindset of, when we come out here on this court tomorrow, the score is going to be 0-0. So the good is erased and the bad is erased, and you start over. And so it's important to have that mindset when you come out tomorrow. You certainly want to learn. I mean, you want to learn from the things you did well, the things you did poorly, but you just can't dwell on them. And so you kind of process those things together as a team, and not much more than 24 hours till you play again. So you try to move on quickly and start looking ahead.
So you look at the rotation in this game that Kylie did, our Coach of the Year for the Lady Buffs. It looked like to me, at one point you said we went 11 deep, so she's trying to keep the legs fresh. We know we're coming in tomorrow night. We got one for sure, hopefully 2 more games here. So the distribution of minutes, was it good to keep the legs fresh?
Oh, yeah, I did. Well, that's one thing that Kylie has done throughout this season, and that's just one of the ways she coaches. She plays, and she has the good fortune of having a deep roster, and she plays a lot of people, and she got a lot of people minutes today, and again, that should help some tomorrow. but we're also hopeful that will help us throughout the 3 days of the tournament.
Let's give her the headset. She's in the house here for a second. Come over and sit down. You've earned a sit down. You've worked pretty hard out there, lady. Our little buddy, Samaj Clark. So proud of you. So
thank you.
Let's get you on the screen here. I want everybody to see you because we've not ever been able to do that, but we're going to do that. What was the scouting report of this team today? What coach tell you about them?
This is our third time playing them this year. We kind of know what they like to do, how they play. They're a fast team. They're scrappy, so we just had to kind of prepare for that.
Yep. What'd she tell you at halftime?
She told us to settle down. That second quarter, we kind of got sped up a little bit, but she told us to focus it and play our game.
Yep. So we're 1 down, 2 more to go. Tomorrow night, 6 o'clock against one of these two teams. Do you have a preference out of these? Who you'd rather play, U Pike or Tennessee Wesleyan?
The guy earlier asked me that. I wouldn't say I had a preference, but it would feel good to play Pikeville again since they were the one team that did beat us in the conference. So I feel like that would be a good game.
That's what I thought, to be on the bulletin board.
Yeah,
Smart says the only team that beat us this year was Pikeville. We like to have another shot at them.
Yeah, for sure.
And so they're coming up next. So our other player of the game was Mike Brimmer. We thought she played well, but
she did.
What we talk about all the time, Samaj, is you had 22 points tonight. And it's not like you come out here and shoot it every time. I mean, you got assists. We used to call we used to play ball as a ball hog. You're anything like that. You work those 22 points into the offensive scheme of the team, I guess what I'm trying to say. And so that's what's even more fun to call your game. Jace did the same thing last year.
Absolutely,
She got lots of points, and then you look up and go, but she's got assists, she's got steals. Right. So you distribute as much as you shoot it, don't you?
Yeah, it's more fun that way, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Your major is?
I'm nursing.
Nursing major.
Yes.
So, but we got her for at least 2 more, and we're guaranteed a trip to the national tournament. And so we win this tournament, we get even better, higher seating. So There is some motivation here, right?
Yes, for sure.
All right.
We're excited.
Thanks for coming by here.
Thanks for always supporting us.
Go Buffs.
Go Buffs.
I like this lady a lot. She is a dandy. We're lucky to have little Samaj, not little, but Samaj Clark. And so, Coach, I was trying to see if I can find Kylie, but I don't see her. So she's went in with the girls, and I get that. So that will do it. I want everybody to see Coach Aubrey. So the legendary coach. So what would be the chances you get Miss Coach Greer out here? By the way, this is Kaylee Hendrickson. I tricked her. She thought I'll never be on the camera. I tricked her. Yeah, if you could, I'd get Kyle. We'll wait to get her on. So this is Coach Aubrey, the all-time winningest coach at Milligan University with the Lady Buffs. How many times did you go to the national tournament, sir?
We went to 9, I believe. I'm having a count in my head. Sorry.
That's a happy problem to have.
Yeah, it might just be 8. I'm not 8 or 9.
But you've been there, you've tasted it. So, and so to win this tournament, you already go as a regular season champ, us being Milligan. So if we win the tournament, there's an advantageous because we go up higher in the seeding. Is that right?
Yes, definitely. Okay. And seeding is very important when it comes to the tournament. Your opportunity to the caliber of your first round opponent. The opportunity to if you allow your seeding to slip, there's a good chance in your first round game you're going to be playing somebody on their home court, and that's a scenario you'd like to avoid if you can. So again, it's a great opportunity for Milligan. It's an opportunity they took advantage of last year. They were able to run through the conference tournament. It helped to protect their seed to some degree when they went into the national tournament, and they were able to get a first round win. And so that's it's important. And not, as I said, not to mention the momentum and the confidence that come with winning the tournament.
And this week we got votes on the national scheme too. We got some votes. We didn't crack the top 25. We got some votes, which is good.
Yeah.
That means we got the respect we deserve. And so we go 21-7. So greatest ball club right now, A, C, or D. If you're the coach, at one point you were obviously. So if you step back and go, okay, down the stretch we've won 8 in a row now. We've won 13 out of 14 since we lost to Pikeville. So where are we? A, B, C, or D in your mind?
As a fan, I give them an A. If I'm the coach and if I know Kylie, and I do, I'm not sure she gives them an A.
No, she won't.
She probably won't give such a grade until the journey's over. She might talk about maybe a B, maybe even a B+, but she'll certainly want to, and that's an important mindset to have when you're coaching. You want to squeeze everything you can out of every team, and Kylie certainly has that mentality. And so I'm sure she wasn't pleased with the fourth quarter today, and I'm sure she'll have some things on her mind that she'll want to correct and want to do better tomorrow.
I asked Samaj, who'd you like to play in this next game tomorrow, because you'll play the winner. She looked at me, she grinned, she said, U-Pike's the only team that beat us. I said, what does that mean? She said, U-Pike.
Yeah.
I said, gotcha. There you go.
Yeah.
And that's what a competitor would do, right?
Yeah, to me, that's a very healthy mentality.
Absolutely.
You don't have any control over it, but what that means is if it is U-Pike, instead of going in with the mindset of, oh no, they beat us, you go in with the mindset of, okay, good, we've got an opportunity here. We have an opportunity in front of us, and I think that's a very healthy mentality for Samaj to have as a competitor.
You better believe it. We'll hang out. We'll take another break. We'll see if Coach Greer can come out. If not, we'll set sail. Again, coming up next, Tennessee Wesleyan U-Pike in the next round of the Appalachian Athletic Conference tournament here in Kingsport and Meadowview. They do a great job with this portable floor, this portable facility, and we'll take a break. We'll be right back after this. Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabeth with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit T-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brumman Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brumman Sports Shop, downtown Elizabeth, and Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummanSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
She's exactly where she's supposed to be. She's with her team, so that'll wrap it up from here. Again, 70-50. Tomorrow night we'll be doing Elizabeth and Lady Cyclones, so keep our fingers crossed. We'll be back out here on Saturday at 3 o'clock for the tournament championship. You got to win it, so not being presumptive, but looking at the itinerary of the schedule, if we win it, we can be back out here again on Saturday, but we'll have to wait and see. So, but Kylie's in with her team. Get that. Coach, final thoughts before we get out of here, sir.
Yeah, this is win in advance, and that's what you're trying to do in the tournament. We did that today. We can take some good things from today. We can learn from the bad and come back tomorrow and do it again.
Love working with this guy. Man, I'll tell you, he's awesome. I just shut up and listen. I learn things because he's been there. How many wins?
You always ask me these questions.
Tell us. Come on, you know that. How many wins?
I don't know, 500 some. I don't
you got it. Enough. Been to the national tournament 9 times, so he knows what he's talking about. Hopefully we'll see him back out here Saturday. Hope we can get back out here and do this.
Let's do it.
Yep. That'll do it from here. A big thank you. We always dedicate our broadcast to the man who hung on the cross. It's his show. It's his world. It's his life. We're just passing through. Let's give that to you real quick before we get out of here, and then we will set sail. It goes like this. Psalms 48:14. For this God is our God forever and ever. He will be our guide even to the end. How about that for the verse? Thank you, God. You can depend on you anytime and all the time, and you're always there to guide us. Pretty good way to end it, Coach.
Not bad at all. Thank you, Tom.
Love working this man. That'll do it from here. Final score, Milligan wins it 70-50 to get to the semifinals as the winner of this next game, Tennessee Wesleyan and Pikeville. So for our president of the university, Dr. Stephen Wares, our athletic director, Jeff Bourne, and our head basketball coach, Kylie Greer, the coach of the year, and for Coach Rich Aubrey, this is Tom Perry saying, as always, bloom where you planted, and win or lose, be a good sport. Thanks for listening, and